Hey, on my air sign placement, someone resident in Venus. I'm gonna go ahead and get into an energy report for you today. Let me go ahead and jump right into it. So, air signs, there's an energy of like you hesitating to unleash some type of gift. Like it's like an energy of you kind of being afraid of this talent that you have. There's also an energy of like you being afraid of how people may receive you, you being afraid of people's reactions. There's an energy of like almost you being afraid of how people see you. So Spirit is asking you to release like caring about what other people think about you. I definitely feel like you've been teeter-tottering between like low vibrational, high vibrational, and I feel like there is a push to just release like your old mindsets, release like people, places, and things that do not serve you, release low vibrational entities, release low vibrational routines and like things that, you know, is happening in your life that really does not pour into you for your highest good. So for some of you, this could be a relationship. For some of you, this could be a substance. For some of you, this could be just the way that you think, a mindset. It could be some of you running away from healing. So I think there's an energy about like you understanding that your talent is what's going to bring you the most success. I feel like with air placements, you think a lot, you have a lot of ideas, you have a lot of things kind of strumming up, but it's like time to really put the pen to paper and really start putting things into motion, and not being afraid of your gifts. So like I feel like honestly, if you guys were to be more forceful when it comes to like your gift, and I'm not saying force anything, I mean like be more, I'm gonna say assertive. If you were more assertive about your gifts and like more serious about the God-given gifts that you actually have, you will be more happy. There's an energy of sadness. There's an energy of feeling lost. You're lost because you are supposed to be pouring into other people with your gifts. It says, follow the voice of your soul with star ancestor. You are definitely meant to alter people's way of thinking in some way, in a good way, but I feel like you're also meant to help people on an emotional level, and I feel like the reason why you're so far away from your talent is because you're so far away from your emotions. So for some of you, you need to really allow yourself to do some heart chakra healing. There's some Reiki energy that needs to be done here, so please just kind of take heed to the message that your spirit team is like pushing and nudging you to do. A lot of you are literally suppressing emotions. A lot of you are making yourself sick because you're suppressing your emotions, you're suppressing your thoughts, you're suppressing the real energy that's within, and all it's doing is like building up this ball of fire within, and then your body starts talking. That energy starts taking form with sicknesses and diseases, and you guys need to be very, very careful with that. And it's, yes, thank you, Spirit. I'm picking up my water as I say this, and I kind of feel like I want to throw up. There's some solar plexus and sacral, huge imbalances here. For some of you, you may even feel very tight in your stomach. So I definitely think you guys need to be more cognizant of like maybe the food that you're eating, or maybe too much food. So like just be careful with like your portions and stuff like that. But there's something blocking, and I feel like this is coming from that root chakra. So there is a need to be more authentic, right? There's a need to be more authentic with who you are, what is your foundation, where you actually from. For some of you, I don't want to say that there is an energy of lying. So I think that you guys have kind of got stuck in the cycle of suppressing your emotions, which also forces you to lie to yourself in some way. So try your best to be very honest about your emotions and the place that you are emotionally in your inner world. Some of you really may feel called to do therapy. And I do want to say that advice from your spirit team is that that is a route for you to take. You do need to try like therapy, or like just try different things that feel like therapy, right? How are you going to be able to get your emotions out, your feelings out? You have to find some way that feels comfortable to you, because if you don't, you're going to make yourself sick. I don't know if you guys know, but like stress and like suppression, all that stuff, literally trauma sits in your body. Okay, so find some way to kind of move, to loosen up. If it's yoga, taking like multiple walks a day, taking some time to go to the gym. Something needs to happen because you guys have some blockages within your gut. And I'm really hearing solar and sacral, solar and sacral. And solar plexus heavy because you're denying yourself. You're not confident in yourself. You're not confident in something. You're not confident in an ability. What's funny is that I got Spirit Fox, trust your talents in changing times in reverse. I got the Star Ancestor, Autumn, release the old, in rest, protection, protection guardian, drop your shields. But then I also got the Shapeshifter, transform and unveil your gifts. Like I feel like you guys are really, you're taking the easier route in life, and you're not meant to. You're not meant to just be simple. You're not meant to live a simple life. You're not meant to live a routine life. And I feel like you guys are trying to force a lifestyle that is not yours. You are not meant to live in a routine. You are not meant to, and I'm not saying not to have a healthy routine, but I'm saying you're not meant to be doing the same things every day. That's not your lifestyle. You're not meant to be doing that. Some of you could have mutable sign placements in your chart, which is Gemini, Pisces, Virgo, and Sagittarius. So you could have some of those placements in your chart, but yeah, you're definitely not meant to live a stable lifestyle. Not a stable lifestyle, but you're meant to live a stable lifestyle, but I'm saying like you're not meant to stick to one routine. That's what I'm saying. You're not meant to stick to one thing at a time. Like you're meant to kind of explore, experience, while simultaneously living a stable life, if that makes sense. So I definitely feel like you guys are meant to live a very wealthy life where you are able to do what you want. And that is going to be based off of you not being afraid of these talents that you have and not being afraid of being perceived. Because at the end of the day, it's like you might as well go ahead and do what you want to do, because even if you don't, people are still going to talk shit about you. So it's like you might as well just be out here doing what you want to do. Like those people don't matter. It's like whatever you want to do, however you want to do it, as long as it's with your higher self in mind, as long as it's morally right, go for it. You know what I mean? Take the risk. Lady, it says enjoy growth and reap reward. So yeah, I'm telling you, you guys are going to see more rewards and more blessings coming out of you being more bold with your talents. And I feel like this is not just one thing. So this is like multiple things that are combined, that can be combined into one thing. So for instance, content creators literally can have so many talents and put it in a video, or put it on YouTube and have different videos of different things. I feel like that's kind of what I mean. That's kind of what Spirit is saying, like about like you're not meant to live a routine lifestyle. It's like you're meant to explore and go out and travel and do different things and, you know, be seen. Like you're literally meant to be seen. So I feel like you guys may be in this energy of hiding right now, or maybe feeling like maybe even a battle between like whether you should put something on display or whether you should not. But I definitely feel like you should go for it, because Spirit is calling you to take more risks. Just make sure you're checking in with your spiritual self when you're doing it. Everything is spiritual in this life in general. Everything is spirituality. Everything is spiritual, okay? So when we are doing things on the human side, we have to integrate. That's the whole point of our spiritual journey, is to integrate our spiritual selves, to integrate our higher self, our shadow self, our inner child, is to integrate everything in one, so that we're making more moral and more sound choices and having the clarity on how to move forward. And I feel like that's literally what you're being called to do. It's like stop the back and forth. There's like an in and out energy that Spirit needs you to stop. It's too much in and out. It's too much back and forth. See, some of you guys are literally suppressing your own transformation. You're literally stopping your own spiritual journey. You're literally putting a halt to it, because you will not let go of a certain version of you, or like some type of cycle. Like something is too comfortable where you just keep sitting in it. So I definitely feel like you guys need to be very careful with the cycles, very careful with your toxic traits right now, because something is literally being put on display. But I feel like you will know you will know what it is, and you're definitely going to have to face the shadows. You're going to have to face whatever it is, whatever's holding you back. You are not going to be able to progress or move forward to any place that you want to if you just don't. You have to face your shadows. You have to face your shadows, because if you don't, you're not going to allow yourself to transmute. You're not going to be the alchemist you're supposed to be. You're not going to be the magnet. The money magnet is what I want to say. You're not going to be the money magnet that you want to be, because I'm telling you, the divine, your spirit team, they will stop you from making money if you do not focus on your spiritual self. I promise you. And if you do make money, you will not be fulfilled. So, yeah, I need you guys to just be careful with your body right now. Be careful with people, I'm hearing. So like even being around people, up under people. I'm gonna leave it there. I love you guys.